Hello, Will Perry here, and welcome to another Keeping the Conversation Alive video. So, why HIIT sessions don't work, and what you need to be doing instead. What you really need to be doing instead. You really do. I don't know whether you do HIIT sessions, but incredibly impactful, very effective, and often the better way than the longer cardio. But why doesn't it work? Why am I saying it doesn't work? I don't know whether you've done this, but we often go from fad to fad, looking for the answer, the thing that's going to work for us, for our body type, for our busy styles, for our hectic life, for what's going to work for us. And the HIIT sessions are quite compact as well, so they're really good for that. So have you flitted from fad to fad to fad, different types, different approaches, different solutions, but nothing works? And why is that? Now, if that's for you, if you've experienced that, or all these different things you try but nothing works, guess what? They all work. And we're the ones that are broken. So we need to solve our consistency problem. So that's often the key to it. But it's more than, when you look at that, why is it so difficult to be consistent? Why is doing something continually so difficult for us? We can do it for other people. We can do it at work. We can do it, when the fingers are pointing out there. But when the fingers start to point to here, to doing something for yourself, why do we let ourselves down? Because we do things for other people. That's quite easy. But even if we make time for us, why do we then... Why does it all go to pot? So it's not the HIIT session that's at fault. It's at, and maybe this is all part of Generation Trapped. It is. That we've got all these different issues that we think are the real issues that we need to focus on, and we just get tied up in ourselves. Like if you look at weight, we just get tied up in the weight, where actually there's something else deeper that we need to solve, a deeper problem that we need to solve. And that's causing the consistency problem, where we find it difficult to focus on ourselves. So these HIIT sessions, being consistent, you've got everything packaged up perfectly. A HIIT session that's efficient on time, that's efficient on the body, that's efficient. But why don't we stay consistent doing it? So what is the problem? Ding, ding, ding. It's in here. So we shoot ourselves in the foot, which is a great expression. Why would you shoot yourself in your foot? Duh, I don't know, but I am. So why I'm not, but I used to. So why do we do that? Why do we shoot ourselves in the foot? So if you have low self-esteem, and the health industry doesn't make this connection. If you have low self-esteem, what am I about to do with my hands? I don't know. If you have low self-esteem, you have that gun pointed to your foot already. And the industry, that's what I was going to do. The industry doesn't make the connection. I can see my hands on the screen. It's like, what's he going to do with his hands? The industry doesn't make the connection between self-esteem and failing at all these different approaches. It's written by people who have healthy self-esteem for people who have healthy self-esteem. But guess what? If you have healthy self-esteem, you can just apply anything. Everything works. It's cool. You just find the one that suits you best. But when you have low self-esteem, when you have low self-esteem, you have that loaded gun pointed to your foot, and it's like, time to pull the trigger. So, if you have low self-esteem, you are holding that loaded gun to your foot. Okay, so that's the connection I want to make for you. The industry doesn't know about, or if they do, they don't make their money by your success. Bang your success, bang your success. You don't need me anymore. It's through your failure. Anyway, that's a different subject, and I'm not suggesting that they intentionally do it. I think for the most part, people don't understand this, which makes me think of going back to this one, which is, weight. It's a huge weight industry. The health and well-being industry is massive, but they're tackling the wrong problem. The problem is actually deeper, the deeper core belief within us, and that's the problem that we need to solve. So if you have loaded self-esteem, if you have low self-esteem, you are that loaded gun pointing at your foot, and you will shoot yourself in the foot. Now, just look back on your past struggles, your past experiences, to let me know whether there could be some truth in that. Does this ring any bells for you? Does this sound, like you've done this in life, be it in different aspects of life? Maybe you're really good at your HIIT, sessions, but you know, around business or around relationships, you shoot yourself in the foot. So my invitation to you is, no, that if you have low self-esteem, don't think that you're not a loaded gun pointing at your foot, because you are in all aspects of life. So I'm just focusing on the HIIT sessions because that's, you know, that's a really cool thing to. It's like, oh yeah, I do HIIT. I want to do that. I want to do more of that. I should do more of that. I should, but I shoot myself in the foot. So if you have low self-esteem, don't think that you aren't holding that gun pointed at your foot, because you are. So please explore the issue. Please explore and understand how low self-esteem affects every part of your life, and especially in exercise, because that's something that you do for yourself. So if we do it for other people, you know, we can give empaths and all that sort of stuff, no problem. Except we get empty and get collapsed and drained and don't do enough for ourselves. So that's the problem. So when we do things like exercise, that's very much about us. We can't manage our weight. We can't be consistent. We can't be shooting ourselves in the foot. That's the problem. That's the real problem. My invitation to you is to explore that. If this resonates, to explore it, okay? Ask me questions if you want. Come and check out some of my other videos. Look at the webinar. There's tons of resources for you. Take the test. I should finish on. I always want to finish on this slide. So take the test if you haven't already. Comment, share, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. But don't think that you're not pointing that gun at your foot. Because if you have low self-esteem, if you don't know whether you have low self-esteem, take the free test. It's only 2 minutes. It's really easy. Okay, many thanks. That's enough from me. Loves you, boyo. Many thanks. Bye-bye.